While the outbreak of World War I in Europe seemed distant from the Pacific, the events unfolding thousands of miles away would draw the United States into the conflict. On November 7, 1914, the German cruiser SMS Cormoran sought refuge in the neutral waters of Guam, a U.S. territory in the Pacific. This seemingly inconspicuous encounter would lead to the first American shots fired in World War I, marking a significant episode in the global conflict. The arrival of the SMS Cormoran in Guam. At the onset of World War I, the SMS Cormoran, a German merchant raider converted into an auxiliary cruiser, found itself far from friendly ports in the Pacific. In need of repairs and supplies, the Cormoran, commanded by Captain Adalbert Zuxwert, entered the harbor of Guam, then a U.S. territory with limited military presence. Guam's unique position. Guam, a small island in the western Pacific, had been a possession of the United States since the Spanish-American War in 1898. The island's strategic location made it a valuable naval coaling station and refueling point for American ships. However, the naval presence was minimal, and the defense of Guam was not a top priority for the U.S. military. The unfolding encounter. Upon the Cormoran's arrival, the German crew quickly set about disguising the ship's identity, transforming it into the seemingly harmless merchant ship Cormoran. The unsuspecting American authorities in Guam allowed the ship to anchor and requested it to disarm, adhering to the principles of neutrality, discovery, and escalation. The true nature of the Cormoran was soon discovered, leading to increased tension between the German crew and the local American authorities. With the United States officially neutral in the conflict at that time, the authorities on Guam sought to ensure compliance with international laws and neutrality regulations. However, as tensions heightened, the situation became increasingly precarious. The first American shots. On the night of April 7, 1917, the situation escalated. The United States had officially entered World War I on April 6, and with the news reaching Guam, the American authorities feared that the Cormoran might attempt to escape or take hostile action against the island. In the ensuing confrontation, the first shots of World War I fired by Americans were aimed at the Cormoran. The German crew, aware of their vulnerability, scuttled their own ship to prevent its capture. Aftermath and legacy. The scuttling of the Cormoran marked the first naval engagement of World War I for the United States. While this event itself had minimal impact on the broader course of the conflict, it highlighted the global nature of World War I and the challenges faced by the United States in safeguarding its interests in distant territories. Guam's unique role in witnessing the first American shots of the war adds a lesser-known chapter to the annals of World War I history. The encounter between the SMS Cormoran and the American authorities in Guam, leading to the first shots fired by Americans in World War I, underscores the unexpected and far-reaching consequences of the global conflict. The scuttling of the Cormoran in Guam's waters became a precursor to the broader involvement of the United States in the war, marking the beginning of the nation's active participation in the global struggle that unfolded across the continents.